for everybody who's with us here, I'd like to acknowledge the staff of the Success Center, the Engineering Student Success Center. And if you are one of them, please just turn on your camera so people can see you. And then we have Monica, and we have Jesus. And also we have our wonderful director. She's my boss. I have to be nice. Everybody knows that. And we have Martin with his very, very beautiful background. And we have Professor Jack. He's a good friend of mine. I known him since 1787 when we signed the Constitution together. So and we have Marta with us. Good to see you, Marta. Very nice background you have there. Did I miss? Oh, Michelle, of course. Michelle is the leader in this one. Good to see you, Michelle. Did I miss anybody important?
With some exception.
Yeah, I know.
Shelby.
Oh, Shelby, where's Shelby? Oh, yeah, Shelby, you're here. Yeah, you're famous. Good to see you, Shelby. Shelby is, she's an amazing advisor. You really love to talk to her and ask her questions. She knows a lot, and I give her credit for all of that. Okay, shoes. I think we should start. Is that okay with everybody?
Yep, yeah. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Welcome everyone, the Engineering Student Success Center. This is a center that can define your success. I always look at it as a starting point for you when you're doing anything at the college. If you have any questions, if you have any concern, you start with the Success Center. We might not have all the answers, but we know the way. And the way is to get you to the answer for whatever you have. So the agenda for today is introductions, and then we're going to talk about an overview of the Success Center. You'll watch a video, a very short video that will tell you all what you need about the center, and then we're going to talk about advising, and then we're going to talk about my GPS, which has nothing to do with the system. It's basically your graduation path. That's what we're talking about. And then we're going to look ahead, and then we'll have the question and answer at the end. So if you have any questions, if you have any concern, please just wait until we finish, and you can type it in the chat, and we'll be more than happy to answer it. We have many advisors with us here today. They will be ready to answer all your questions. We'll be doing this long enough to anticipate the questions and have the answer right away. So that's let's get this started. So the first thing, let's talk about the team. What you see here is it's an A+ team of professional advisors and peer advisors, students like you who help you. And we work together as one team. And you can see that there is no space between us, especially in the picture here. So everybody is really, very, very focused on helping the students. And the smile is real. We didn't smile because of the camera. And as I said, I worked at 13 universities and colleges, and I never been happy at a place like San Jose, especially the Success Center. And I'm talking about the Success Center because there's a lot of good things we're doing here. Ellery with us, if Ellery with us, she can talk about this, but she's not. Okay, so there are peer advisors. The peer advisor means student like you who will help you if you have any question. They see what you see, they understand what you're going through, and they're from different majors. And if you have any question, just come to the center or go to the Zoom meeting for the center, and then you can ask them. They're gonna see that they went through a lot of the challenges that you will face when you are part of the school. And that is one of the visions of the Success Center, which is you can look at a big picture, you can look at the detail, you can look at the level of the students, so you're going to find somebody to help you. And we have also some, student peer advisor students who are international students. And this is another additional knowledge that they know exactly what else you will face as an international student, CPT, OPT, all the things that has related by the classes you should take, and the Silicon Valley direction. So they are really wonderful advisors. I have the pleasure to deal with all of them. They know what they're doing about. They have all this background in different technologies that will help you if you have questions. So that's about the peer advisors. The next part is we're going to go through a video, and this video, and I want to make sure that everybody can hear what we have here. If you cannot hear it, let me know. Start with Star Wars music, and then somebody will talk.
I can't hear it.
You guys, can you hear it?
There's no sound.
Okay, so we have to fix this here. Is that that's the issue with it? The sound. Okay.
Do you have headphones plugged in by chance, Amin?
Say that again.
Do you have headphones plugged in by chance?
A phone?
Headphones? Are
Yeah.
you?
Oh, yeah. I have a headphones. Yeah, probably that's what's killing
Sometimes
it
if
here.
you unplug those.
If you're sharing your screen, so when you click share screen, there is an option in the bottom left corner that says to allow your
Audio?
sound to be shared as well. Yeah.
So okay, let me try. I took off the
services that it's provided
can you hear it?
by this wonderful center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here at
Let's start again.
Welcome everyone to the Engineering Student Success Center at San Jose State. Today, I'm going to explain to you all the services that is provided by this wonderful center. Here at the Engineering Student Success Center, our team of dedicated faculty, peer, and full-time advisors, they have one goal in mind, which is your success. And this is what we are doing the best. So let me explain to you a few of the things that we are doing here. We are trying to help all our engineering students to achieve success as the main goal. The mission is to empower our students from application to graduation by supporting their academic and personal growth and engaging them as a lifetime members of the San Jose State University learning community. The team provides programming and advising support and guidance, as well as personal and professional development guidance to everybody in this college. We're talking about the students. That's what we mean by the success. How do we do that? We can look at that one very clearly at the how it is the mission statement of the Success Center. We empower the students from the application to graduation. We support the center provide programs and advising that it is support the students' smooth transition into college, their transformation into active learners and owners of their academic careers. So our mission is actually explain exactly what we are doing there and what exactly kind of services we can provide you in this case. Now let's go deep into what we are doing at the center in more details. Starting from the very beginning, our team helps the student or navigate the orientation process. And if you look at the slide, you're going to see that there are really milestones that you will find yourself dealing with when you are a student at the College of Engineering, from orientation, the guided pathways, the year-round support, and the graduation and beyond. All of these things will be part of the services we are providing. So we help you navigate the orientation process, enroll in the correct classes, clarify majors and general education requirements. When the student take courses like introduction to engineering, you received or they receive a guided pathway advising to plan their road towards graduation. So you're going to sit with an advisor, and this advisor will go through your semester by semester plan to make sure that you graduated within the time that you have in mind. At the same time, giving you advice about the classes that you should consider in your plan. We offer the year-round graduate and undergraduate resources, advising and on college and university policies, campus academic resources, general support to help students process to graduation. As students progress through their major, we also offer graduation advising and assistance with post college transition, whether a student would like to go to the next level of their study and go to graduate studies, or they would like to start their professional life and their career in Silicon Valley and beyond. So that is one of the things that you keep in mind when we talk about the engineering student success. Now we have a wonderful team, and this team, you can see their pictures on the screen here. They're dedicated, they know what they're talking about. Where it is the leadership of the center is really an excellent leadership. The teamwork among the members of the center is actually an example that followed by so many of the other units of the college. So you will go there, you have an answer, will have an answer to any of your questions. So our team of professional advisors, faculty advisors, career counselors, and peer advisor, all of them standing there to help you. All are committed to your success and make sure that you are successful. Some of our team members are actually faculty, they're teaching too, and some of them are students, so they know exactly what you're going through. And the rest of the teams are they're very dedicated and knowledgeable about their field, which is coming to counseling or coming to career advice. All of these things are part of the team. So technically speaking, you are really actually in good hands. If we look at the process of navigating the college and becoming the engineer you're looking for, you're going to see that it's actually overwhelming. Our team of the Engineering Student Success Center offers you advising and support over a lot of topics, and many of those challenging areas that you see them, you need some information about them before you can make your decision. So we advise our student in person, we advise them online with any questions, whether it is through the video conferencing or the emails, or you can come to the center, and we'll be more than happy to help you. And this is will cover so many things like finance, study habits, course recommendations. All of these things will be covered to campus involvement, career aspirations. You have a question about your future, you need some help, academic planning, personal challenges or difficulties. During advising sessions, we work with the student to help them strategize. And this is very important to know about strategizing general education classes to take and how to prepare for the major courses, which one will help you to be ready for your major courses, and how can you build on whatever you have to get to the next level. Which major specific courses are required, and which upper division classes to take in order to ensure the student's success and growth. Those are some of the topics that you're going to find some different answer for your question about them. We work directly with the engineering department. We cooperate with them, we work with them directly, so we can ensure that our students have success to the most accurate, and have access to the most accurate information about policies and course recommendation. So we work with the faculties from the department to get that information, and that's very helpful because that's going to make sure that the students are getting the information and it's really an accurate information. If our student find their original goal or original major is actually not in line with their aspiration, now we talk about change of major. So we help the student change a major, and between the engineering department, or we advise the student through the whole change of major process. There are workshops that run by the center that will help you and answer most of your questions. Helping the students stay on track and maintain their efficient timeline of graduation. There is a plethora of university and college level resources available for you. San Jose State is famous for that. Our advisor work with the learning communities on and off campus to match you with the support that you need, whether that be tutoring, developing your study skills, finding an internship, career development, introduction, or introducing you to one or more of the 30 plus engineering student organizations, which is we encourage our student to consider them. That's going to help you get involved and broaden your horizon, open the door for you to meet other students with the same interest. At the Success Center, we pride ourselves on one-stop shop. We are the heart of the College of Engineering. If you have a question, you come to us. We'll be more than happy to help you. If you don't have the answer, we'll direct you to the place we can find the answer. And that is important. So we work with other units across the campus to give the student referrals to where they can find the answers. And information is power. And we have this information and we give it to you so you can get the right answers and you can proceed with your academic success. In the case of international graduate students, they are interested in pursuing their internship through the CPT, or they would like to find a job opportunities using OPT. They can inquire about this one at the center. We work with the International Student Office closely and on behalf of a certain department to support the student petition. The San Jose State University engineering students have a unique opportunity. The reason for this one, if you look at this map, we're actually in the middle of a sea of well-known famous companies. You name it, you see them on the web, you see people talking about them. We have those companies within 30 minutes from where are located. Big names are here, so you have this unique opportunity to engage with local and global communities. We take it to the heart that we say that San Jose State is powering Silicon Valley. So many of the students are working at famous companies. Name a company and you're going to find some of the students from San Jose State is actually working at this company at multiple levels. Tech companies and engineering firms are really eager to hire our students with internship or actually with the full-time jobs. Our advising team is here to support you as we match the major and technical electives and general education courses, personal and professional aspirations with local and global careers. Being in this location is actually a big advantage because you are actually at ground zero of the revolution of technology. Whatever happened in the tech world, you're going to find it here in the Silicon Valley. Thank you for taking the time listening to this presentation. Remember, we are here to help you. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions. We have our email on the screen, engineering-success@sjsu.edu, and we'll be more than happy and eager to answer your questions. Please, connect with us on Facebook. We have a wonderful page. And we post a lot of updated information about our activities with Facebook, and it's help you, it's keep you updated about what's going on with the center, what's going on with the College of Engineering, what's going on with the university, and what's going on with the tech world and the Silicon Valley in general. Thank you so much, and we wish you all success. And remember, we are here to help. If you have any questions, just let us know. Thank you.
Okay, good. I think everybody enjoy this presentation, even if you don't just say I enjoy it. Okay, if not, I'm gonna repeat it again. I'm gonna repeat it again if not. Okay, okay. So let's see what we have here. So the next move for us is, if this will allow me, is talking about the department and the majors, and this is, we cover this one also in the presentation. And just to give you an idea that we have multiple offering when it comes to the majors, and especially in all the directions of technology. And as we said in the presentation, it's ground zero. This is where the technology evolution and revolution started, and we just give the world the direction where to go with technology. And it's happened at multiple levels, whether it's a bachelor degree or a master degree. So if would love to see you longer time when you are really here in college. Okay, so now let's go to advising, which is the main thing about the Success Center, the Engineering Student Success Center advising. Advising on campus itself is defined by the Success Center. There is a lot of every college each college has a Success Center that help advising their students. For us here, the Engineering Student Success Center, the staff, the director, the professional full-time advisor, the faculty guided pathway advisor, which is Professor Jack and myself, and also Professor Sameta. Hopefully she'll join us later. And we have the graduate success advisor. We have Marta with us here. She's the one who's responsible for the graduate advising. We have peer leaders and advisors, and we have Kelly. She's from the career center that's going to help you in looking at your resume. She's going to help you also navigate through handshakes. So we look for the opportunities during the summer, and also if you're about to graduate, she will give you some advice about how to deal with the interviews and all the offers and any kind of difficulties that you might face when you're applying for jobs. There are major advisors. Students can meet with the major advisor in their department. The Success Center also have within the center itself, we advise some of the majors, and some of them they go to their department. I'm going to leave the screen now to my wonderful friend, Professor Jack. He's an expert in coloring, so he can answer all that.
Thank you, Professor Benap. Notice I stayed in the lines too.
Yeah.
With the colors. Anyway, first of all, this represents a very general picture, if you will, of the program that a typical engineering major would go through. And you might notice, again, what's really important, for example, in the freshman and sophomore columns, calculus, very important to get started your first semester as soon as possible in the right math class. You're going to notice that in the roadmaps for all of your different majors, you start out with Calc 1, Math 30. But again, that's just, again, some of you, in fact, maybe a lot of you are not going to be taking Calc 1. You might be in pre-calculus, for example, if you notice on the left-hand side. So, but again, the roadmaps are designed based on assuming the student is prepared to take Calculus 1 from the get-go. It's very important too, because again, so many classes require math as a prerequisite. You can't take Physics 50, for example, until you've completed the first semester in calculus. So very critical that you get the right math class as soon as possible. We also, students, when they first come to SJSU, to College of Engineering, will more than likely be in Introduction to Engineering. It's an Engineering 10 class course. I teach it with Professor Banafa and Dr. Dura. Again, a very good class because, again, gives you some insight in terms of what engineering is all about. Again, from the skill set that's required, working in teams, for example, but also learning how to, develop based on performance requirements. And so it gives you a great introduction. And also, again, we incorporate as many of the majors as possible in terms of the activities that we have there. So that's going to be an important class. Some of you are going to be blocked in the fall for that class. Some of you will be taking it in the spring. And also there are other division major classes that you might need in particular for your major. The bottom two, and again, the first two columns, those yellow boxes represent the general education requirements. So for example, you want to complete oral communications, which is a general education course A1, and English 1A, which is a general education A2, your first year. But both those yellow boxes you want to complete in your first 2 years. A lot of students they'll balance, if you will, their technical classes with general education classes, just so they don't kill themselves. And again, if you look at the number of units that you are required in order to graduate, 120, you're looking at roughly an average of 15 each semester. So again, how you incorporate the calculus, the math, the physics, the chemistry, and so forth, introduction to engineering, as well as, again, your general education classes. That's where, again, your flexibility, your customization comes into play. But many of you will be blocked into Engineering 10, as well as communications for your fall semester. So just heads up for that. And then, of course, your junior or senior year, that's when you're going to be doing your upper division classes. That's when your major focus will be on upper division classes. Those are classes that have 3 digits in their course title. So, and then the yellow boxes represent additional general education classes that you need for upper division students. Now, if you're on the far left-hand side, some of you will be taking pre-calculus, possibly Math 19 in the fall. Some of you might even be taking Physics 49, depending, again, how much physics background that you might have. But if you're looking, again, it's still graduated 4 years, for example, it's doable, but you might have to work or take a class extra over a semester, more than 15 units, or attend summer classes as well. So it is doable, but again, getting into the appropriate math class as soon as possible is absolutely critical. Back to you, Professor Banafa.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. You always do it the best. And every time I learn something new. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We're talking about, my graduation pathway to success. Tools are really important thing for use in college. I remember when I was, doing my undergraduate and graduate, it was back in the 1600s, 1700. The whole thing about it is that we don't have any tools. We have to figure out things by ourselves. Now everything is is just one keystroke from your, from your hand. So just finger, just find it, and then you can find all these kind of help. There is something called the roadmap, and the roadmap is a page that updated by the school, by the university, that will give you recommendation semester by semester of how can you graduate, the fastest way. I mean, the general rule is if you have 15 credits every semester, you're going to finish in 4 years. And sometimes that kind of a mindset will help you to see how can you plan for graduation within that time frame. The roadmap will show you that, will give you a recommendation about different major classes. And remember, it's a recommendation. Every student is special. Every student is different. Every student have their own way on doing their map or their plan to graduate. And this is why you need the Success Center. If it's an automated, then there is no need for anybody to go anywhere except just follow it on the screen. And then My Progress, which is another item, you're going to find it on My SJSU. My SJSU is your account. My Progress is your life in college. So when you go to My Progress, which is part of the drop down menu on My SJSU, you're going to find all the classes that you need to finish, and you're going to finish them by turning a sign next to them. You're going to see, we're going to talk about this later in the orientation, which is will turn it from red into green. Once you have everything green on your progress, you're done. That's when you're going to be graduating. And there are a few steps you have to take when you're approaching that milestone. And My Schedule is a fantastic way for you, instead of you scrambling about finding and overlapping classes. This is an automated tool where you can just plug in the classes, and it's going to tell you if this is going to overlap with another one. It will give you that 15 minutes gap between the classes. And talking about My Planner is it's like somebody is sitting next to you and planning your classes for 4 years, for 5 years, whatever time frame you have in mind. It is linked to your records. It's linked to the classes that you took, and classes you are planning to take. And it is well designed. It's really a good tool. And we ask the student to try it before they come and meet with us, because that's going to answer about 85% of their question about what should I take the next semester on the semester after that. And it has no impact on your records, zero impact, because this is like the Excel sheet, that piece of paper you have when you sit down and write down the classes and plan them and move one up and down. This is not automated. This is connected to the back end where your classes is stored. So there's no impact on your in your records, but it's just taking it as a one direction database. You get that information. So the GPS tools are important, and I want you guys and ladies to really try that. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't be afraid of not knowing where to find it. This is why we are here. And for you as an engineering student, once you know the way, nobody can stop you. And once we show it to you, you will know exactly what to do next. And we've seen this many, many times. Now, looking ahead, finalizing the intent to enroll, finish next steps, and select an orientation date. This is extremely important to keep in mind. If you have an AP credit, we recommend selecting an orientation date after July 8th. Please remember that date. Send the AP score from the board and transcript to admission of San Jose State. You can check this wonderful website. This is updated. This will give you the latest information about the course credit granted for test score, or if you have completed coursework at a community college, it's going to tell you this is what you're going to get for this course. This is what you're going to cover for that test. So a few things to remember before I leave this screen. You need to finish the next steps and select the orientation date. If you have an AP credit, make sure that your orientation after July 8th, because by that time we will have that score in the system, and that will give you credit for the classes. So you're not going to be surprised if taking a class already covered with your AP credit. And also check the info.sjsu.edu, which is a website I give it to all of my students. And I tell my students, please go ahead and navigate through that. It's a very straightforward, simple, wonderful design website where you can find all the information you need to go and find answers to your question about, is this class accepted by San Jose State? What's the score that's going to be accepted here? All of this will be listed on that website. Starting in May, look out for communication, which is basically next month, from our center, and you're going to receive it from this email. Another thing I want everybody really to keep in mind that now you're, once you are part of San Jose State, and this is very important, use the sjsu.edu, which is your official email of the school for communications. If you don't check it, you're going to miss a lot. And we have seen situations where students miss an important date, miss an important information, and then they come back and they say, I didn't receive anything about it. When they check their inbox at San Jose State, they find out the information sent to them multiple times. So we encourage you to always have your sjsu.edu is one of the inboxes that you check regularly. You're going to find a lot of information associated with it. So you will be added to a Canvas course, and the name of this Canvas course is Academic Success in College of Engineering. It's a cohort 22 and 23. Allery she's one of the best advisors here at the Success Center. She is the one who is running this Canvas. You're going to find treasures of information in that Canvas. You're going to find all the questions that you have in mind. We already have it listed. And the only thing we ask you is to check the Canvas once we added you to that, shell or to that class or course. At the same time, please make sure again and again, your sjsu.edu email is one of the email that you check. And I'm saying this from experience. I'm seeing this all the time. I have to send 10 notices sometimes, so that some of the students will finally check their account and find out that they missed something important. You will be required to complete the PPA, which is the Pre-Calculus Proficiency Assessment. This will help us place you in the correct mathematics course for the fall. So if that might save you, one of the classes in the math. So the PPA, remember the name that you're gonna receive. You're gonna take that test. The college, welcome and overview, class registration. This is that during the orientation, this is what's going to happen. We're going to welcome you there. We're going to have an overview of the college, and then we're going to start the class registrations. We have a very well-known, solid, tested plan to help our students start with the least, challenges that they can face, which is listed on the screen here. You will be block enrolled. That means we're going to enroll you in COM 20 is public speaking, which is something everybody in the university needs to take that class. And also we're going to take engineering 10 or a major course. It depends on the time and availability. But engineering 10, which is I teach that class, and Professor Jack also teach that class. That will be that's a wonderful class. It's one of the classes that you will never forget in your life. I heard that again and again and again. You will also select, and this is 2 to 3 classes. We would like to train you on how to select the classes and make that decision. Engineers make decisions every single nanosecond. And they think about it, they make that decision to take responsibility. If you don't like it, they change. So we will help you with 2 classes. You will help us with 2 to 3 classes. So you're gonna select the math class based on AP or the PP score, and GE means general education, which is anything that's related to other classes other than your major, which is history, social studies, and then your major course. We will be there to help you. It's not going to be like we're going to let you lose, by yourself and you know what to do. This is why we call it orientation. We put you in a certain orientation so you can head and go towards the right direction. We will help you. And we've done that for many, many years. So most of the questions that the student gonna ask us, we have seen it before, we heard it before, we have the answer right away. Okay, I think this will take us to the questions. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop screen sharing, and then we're gonna start. Okay, so you can type your questions here, please, in the chat. We are ready to answer the questions. Okay, so to answer the question about the test, and you're gonna find our director, Sarah Gordon, she gave you a link, please check that. The same thing will be about how to schedule the test, all the information. Marcus, there's information there. Joshua, the answer is also in the link. Can I take English class at the yes, of course you can do that. Just make sure that you check info.sjsu.edu to make sure that it's it's something that equivalent to what we have here at San Jose. Okay, so I entered the engineering technology management. I want to switch over into computer engineering if I'm at it. Okay, Monica, you are with us. I have like 5,325 million questions about changing major. Can you help us out with that, please? Thank you. Monica is the master of change of major. She can help you with that.
Thank you, Ahmed. So yes, I know that there will be many students who are interested in possibly switching over once they are admitted. So definitely, this is a topic that we'll probably cover kind of generally during orientation. We'll try to set you guys up with the appropriate classes the first semester, and then the ESSC facilitates change of major workshops, which I usually present. So definitely, make sure that you bring this up to the advisors during orientation, and again, we'll help you out, and if necessary, point you in the right direction to get the most up-to-date information in regards to impaction criteria, which is just a fancy way of saying eligibility requirements. So don't forget that, and definitely doesn't hurt to do a little bit of research. So you're definitely welcome to check out the department website, check out the impaction criteria through the SJSU catalog. And if you guys have any questions, feel free, let me know. Anything specific, but we'll keep it general as possible for here for time purposes.
Thank you, Monica. And Sarah, she has a link to the change of major that has good information about it. The bottom line that you have, you have to stay, a semester and take classes, and the department will also tell you what classes to take, so they see how we're going to perform before we can change it. But here's an advice I want to give it to everybody about changing the major, which is a hot topic every time we have orientation or we have new students. Keep an open mind about it. I mean, that's engineers always have plan B and C. So if this major is not working, what's going to be the other one for you? If I cannot do it with computer engineering, can I go with the other major? So you have to do the research, as Monica said, and she knows this one because she is breathing this every single day, dealing with all the issues about it. Talking about the minor, yes, you can, and Shelby answered that, whether you can have a minor. It depends, as she said, on the minor. You let us know which minor you want to add, and we can help you see what kind of steps you should take.
Typically for the minor, it does require 12 units different than your major. So just be aware of that. So if your major requires 120 units, you're looking at 132 units to graduate with that minor. There's also a question about, I'm taking AP Physics this year. Will I be placed in a higher physics class? It doesn't depend on the class you took. It depends on the AP exam you took. So if you take AP exam credit or get credit 3 and above, then you could get possibly placed into higher physics. But just taking an AP physics class does not give you a higher physics class in college.
Okay, there is a question about what date we should schedule orientation if we have. Okay, that Sarah answered that. Well, information regarding the PPA showing, at my messages section on my SJSU account. You will receive an email about the information, and also that course we talk about it. The Canvas will give you more information about it too. So the bottom line, keep in touch with us. That's the key thing. And when you are in college, you are shouldering a big responsibility of looking for information, and find somebody who can help you by asking the questions. Start with us, and we'll tell you where to go. After that, when you have to take the 3 or 4 steps until you get to that information. The can GE class to be taken credit, no credit or grade only?
No, I think that was something that only happened during COVID.
Right.
That's, yeah, all the classes have to be letter graded. However, you do get the first 3 weeks of the semester to add or drop a class. After that, you do have to do a form, which will require extenuating circumstances for those kind of things. Make sure that you see us in the advising center so that we can go over, that paperwork and how to guide you in doing so.
Okay, Isaac, you have a good question about it. Pre-calculus, do they have to study for 5 years? Now, here's the thing about it. Every student has his or her own case. We have to sit down with them and look at their classes. The bottom line, the guideline for this, you always have summer. You can catch up with summer. If you miss one of the classes, level of class, of the math classes, you can take that class at summer term, and then you can catch up. But we have to look specifically about what other thing associated with that. It's not just only the math, because there is physics and there's other thing associated with it.
I also posted a couple of important links for everyone. One of them included the list of flowcharts that we have for the majors. Make sure that you all can take a look at those so that way you can see the series of courses for classes. That's typically the way that we style our advising so that way you can meet the prerequisites beforehand and then you take another class with it. Also, a lot of our advice comes from what classes mesh well with each other, as well as those prerequisites. So we do try to keep a bunch of things in mind when we are helping you select courses.
It's not a bad idea, by the way, to take advantage of what Jesus just shared with you, i.e. before orientation, prepare for the classes that you plan on enrolling by understanding what the roadmap is for your major. That really helps a lot. So again, you'll be prepared for orientation, and with our help, you should be quite successful then.
And speaking of preparing, for a lot of our students who are into programming, and you have some time this summer, there's udemy.com, spelled UDEMY.com. That's a website that you can learn a lot of coding and different types of coding there as well. So if you are interested in programming, or you haven't really had an opportunity to dabble too much into it, it might take some time to explore that website and see what experiences and skills you can get to. Also, I know that I believe it was Dr. Waraki or Dr. Bernafa that talked about resources. I think Dr. Bernafa talked about resources with Kelly Masijian. There's also Julie Lucas from Study Abroad, in case you're interested in studying abroad as well. Freshman year is the best time to think about planning that, because the first 2 years, ideally your sophomore year, would be the best time that you can study abroad or throughout the summers. And you can work with your department chair, your major advisor, to discuss what courses you can take while you're abroad.
Okay, and there's a question about the Exceed. I am part of the Exceed program, which is a bridge program, summer bridge program that will start in June. To answer the question about what exactly is this, could you elaborate? There's actually a mix of projects and activities done through Exceed that will help the students so they can get used to what's going on in the college. We've been running this one for years. It's very successful. We don't have any limit on it so far because we're waiting to see how many students will sign up for this. So we are welcome to sign up for that. And it's a full day program. So you have to dedicate the day for that. Some activities are virtual, some of them in person. And it's 2 level, one of them for the Frosh, which is you guys, and the other one is for the transfer. So I'll be doing one of the activities there, which is building a robot, and that's going to be the virtual side of that. So if you sign up for that one, you're going to see me in that part. It's a good program, and a lot of students like it for many reasons. Number one, they actually they made good friends, new friends, before even starting college, and also they connect with the professors.
There's a question here from Pratham. I'm currently taking Math 150 at a community college, got an A for it, good job. And I'm currently maintaining an A in 151. Will I need to take the PPA exam? Well, first of all, not sure what Math 150 or 151 transfers to San Jose State. In other words, does it articulate to Calc 1 Math 30 and Calc 2 Math 31? So it depends on that. But if you have taken a course that does articulate transfers in terms of equivalency, then no, you don't. you'll be put into correct math class based on your college credit that you got for the math classes. But again, it's got to be make sure that it does articulate, not sure what community college that you took the math 150 and 51 at.
The question about the projects and research opportunities and internships are available at SJSU. It depends on your department. Yeah, the website of the department usually lists this kind of research interest of the professors, and also the project they are working on. I know about few of them from the department that I'm working with them directly, but the research and the projects are related to your major. There are some of the project which is done by multiple majors, and you can find this one when you are working with the clubs. And the clubs here is not just for parties or for good time. It's actually more about building something and building relationship with the outside world, and join one of those clubs. There are many of them that will be of your own interest when it comes to to the major. I can mention the IEEE, which is a very active club we have here, and they have a lot of projects that I've seen 3 projects so far they had done this semester, and they invited people from well-known companies in the Valley, and I'm involved with them because I'm one of their advisors.
I also wanted to share, we do presentations with faculty members from the College of Engineering that present on the research that are being done at the college or ways to apply. But like Dr. Bonafa said, typically you would ask, kind of like your professors would be a great place to start asking for like research opportunities. But Kelly Masijian, also from Career Center, they do career fairs throughout fall and spring semesters to help you get different opportunities as well. So there's a lot of opportunities happening on campus, but a lot of the times it starts with checking your email, because a lot of the times we're emailing you stuff, especially like BME department, Kemi and Maddie. I'm seeing constant things from them, like pushing out research and opportunities available. Oh, and I also posted the link for the clubs and organizations of the College of Engineering. I know someone asked about a specific one, but typically they do have a club fair at the beginning of every semester. So that way you can see the clubs and organizations that are on campus to see which one sparks your interest. You can join one based on a multitude of things. So there's different affinities and different like groups, but then there's also for like your own major and just plenty of different things, as well as honor societies as well.
Couple things too regarding clubs. Strongly recommend joining one. You'll find the advantages of being part of a club, working with other students that have the same mindset, the same career goals that you have, can be very rewarding and also be very helpful. What are the good professors? What are the not so good professors? Homework problems and so forth. So great way to, if you will, to integrate, if you will, to the College of Engineering into your specific major. Also in Introduction to Engineering 10, which many of you will take the first year, you will also see club representatives. We devote a lecture to each club presenting what their club is all about, and then give you all the information that you might need based on your interests. Just FYI.
Okay, that's wonderful. I mean, the clubs are looking for you as much as you're looking for them. So they're going to be competing for this. You're going to see a lot of tables at some of the events where they have the the fairs there, as Professor Jack mentioned. We can go and talk to them and ask them about their activities and ask them about what exactly they're doing. At the same time, they want to have new members because they know that some of the members they're graduating, and so they have more space for new members. And this has to go all every semester. We have new people added to the clubs. And if you would like to start your own club, that you have an idea about it, there are ways for doing that one. If you need help, let me know. I helped 3 clubs to start at San Jose State. One of them is the blockchain club, and that is and it's active now. And actually, College of Science, help us with that one. It's part of the College of Science, College of Engineering. So there are many ways for you to be involved and active in your 4 years with us here.
So here's a question regarding AP Calc BC score of 3 or higher. Well, if you get a score of 3, it does give you credit for Calc 1 and Math 30. And if depending again on your other scores for the BC, you can get credit for Math 31 as well, depending on your score. So, but a 3 would give you Math 30 Calc 1 on a Calc BC. And by the way, a lot of this information, and again, great questions, by the way, that all of you are asking. A lot of information, again, the links that the team has shared with you, take advantage of that. The advanced placement exam, for example, I'll put the link as well, but you can see what score you need and what classes you'll get credit for all the different AP exams that are available. Just the awkward silence time.
Anybody have any questions that we can answer? Because sometimes you see questions and we just ignore them. Anyone? The link that both Sarah and Jack share with you guys have all the information about the AP score and all the placement that you can get into the courses.
Sorry, Sarah.
It's there. It has all the information about it, and this is up to date.
Well, then there's a question about, do classes fill up quickly during earlier dates of orientation? They do start filling up. And again, there are so many classes, so many seats available. And certainly those that have an earlier orientation dates will have a more freedom, if you will, in selecting their classes. But, and again, later orientation, depending on the class, you could come across problems where classes are filled.
If we skip your question here and it's went through the numbers, please just repost it. We'll be more than happy to answer it. Okay, there's a question about, about the score 3+ in AP Calculus, AP exempt student from PP exam. I will, somebody raise your hand, Jesus, or maybe Sarah, you can help us with that. I don't want to give any wrong information. This.
Yeah, I know we're getting a lot of questions about the PPA exam and not taking it. If you are currently in AP Calculus, your test score is not going to be available in time. And we've seen it happen where students think they're going to pass the AP Calculus and then they don't take the PPA, and then they get their score and realize that it's not going to place them. They're not going to get calculus credit. So if you are currently in AP Calculus and you don't know your score yet, take the PPA exam just as a backup plan, because otherwise, you'll be taking the PPA way too late in the summer, because we'll get scores around early July. So does that make sense? Is what I'm saying make sense? Advisors, is what I'm saying make sense? Okay.
Sir, also in that regard, if they take the PPA exam and the AP exam and they get the class of which is higher, is that correct?
So, I mean, PPA will not place them in anything higher than calculus. So it's just to make sure that they're calculus ready.
Right.
So AP credit will actually place them into a higher calculus.
And for the PPA, I don't want you to be worried about it, because it sounds like a very weird name. PPA is like the payroll payment, agency or something like that. It's actually it's a very helpful way for you to gauge your knowledge of math. And if you look at it, you don't just take the test. There are actually some kind of training you will do with that website. You will try it the first time, the second time, and then you ready, then you can go and take the real test. So there will be practice for you. So I don't want anybody to worry about it as much as look at it as a tool for you to confirm your knowledge of math. At the same time, it's a safe guard for you, just in case the AP score is not at the level you want, or something happened and you couldn't get that AP score to us. So the PPA, we use it so we can make sure that you at least start at a level of math which is equivalent to whatever you know when you take that exam. And it's a good way to refresh your memory about it. You will see a lot of practice on that exam.
And just to point out what the Professor Bonappa said, getting you in the right math class is the start of your success. Putting you in a wrong math class is not, okay? And how do we make sure that you're in the right math class, whether it's AP exam or PPA? That's the critical factor. That's why it's so important to get you in the right math class from the get-go.
Now there's the question here about receiving 5 on AP Calculus AP and taking classes at Community College Math 150, 51. I mean, I will not need, okay, here's the deal about it. Once it's in the system automatically will give you credit for the classes that covered by the college, by the community college classes or by the AP. So you will find yourself going automatically to the next level of the math. They're going to tell you this is covered, this is covered, this is covered. You're going to see a green sign saying that covered. Beside that, you're welcome to have an appointment with us, and we can go specifically about some of the classes you have here, because you have a lot of work you did there, and we're really proud of you. So just schedule one with us, and one of us can sit down and look more on this, on the specific questions. Okay, we're hitting 2 o'clock, guys and ladies. I think we answered all the questions. Remember, Success Center is your starting point, and if you have any questions, let us know. Welcome again to San Jose State College of Engineering. You guys and ladies been wonderful. We will see you around. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.